What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a tap into the soul reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are third on the zodiac lineup this week. Okay, this reading is going to wrap up your energy for the week. Okay, remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So, you guys know the spiel, okay? We are going to use the Soul 2 deck here by Deborah Koff Chapman, all right? We are using three cards, top, bottom, and energetically from the middle. For three placements, your past, present, and future placements. There will be questions attached to those. At this time, if you like, you can go and get a piece of paper, okay, and write down the answers to these questions as we go through them, or some keywords or feelings that you have when you are looking at these cards, okay? So this deck does not have a book with it, so these are intuitive messages from me, from spirit to you, okay? So let's get into it. We're not going to turn the cards over all at once because it'll be too much energy on the table at one time, okay? So one from the top, one directly from the bottom, and one from the middle. And I feel like we're going to go here and the one right here. And then we will look at the bottom of the deck to see what the overall outcome is. Okay, so let's get in and so we can go ahead and get this done. Your girl is a little bit tired today, okay? Just a heads up, I will be out for 2 weeks, okay? On readings just to clean the energy, okay? Clean or clear the energy, however you want to take it, okay? You can check the greetings and exclusives on my playlist on my channel. Okay, I have information about that there. We just want to go into April with new energy, okay? And it gives everybody a chance to catch up, okay, with the 3 weeks of all the signs being out, okay, after today. So let's get into it, okay? Pisces, what held you back in your past? What held you back in your past, Pisces, as you look at this card here, okay? I'm gonna hold this here. By all means, you can go ahead and write down that answer or what you feel as you're looking at this card, okay? Or a few keywords. Pisces, I feel in the past you were too much in your head, possibly, okay? There was something there that you were pulling at, maybe going about something the wrong way, trying to bring something to fruition, okay? Instead of letting it come naturally to you, okay? Because it was kind of, in a sense, I feel like you might have been suffering from a few headaches or migraines, things of that nature, because you were possibly pushing yourself too hard mentally, okay? I'm hearing just trying to stay ahead of the game or staying like 10 steps ahead, okay? In doing so, it caused you more mental strain than anything else, okay? And so deep within there was that, as you can see in this card, like right here in the middle, okay, it's orange right here. It almost looks like a flower of some sort is right here. So I feel like the idea was there, but you were just trying so much to make it come about too soon, too fast, okay? Maybe you went about something too fast and you didn't really think things all the way through, okay? So that may have been something that was hindering you in the past, okay? Is being too deep in thought, trying to get 10 steps ahead, whether it be in a sense of manipulating others, okay, to do your bidding, I'm hearing, okay? Um, Relying on people too much, um, things of that nature. But I feel as though and then I'm also hearing doing too much too fast. Okay, is also what I'm hearing for some. Okay, so that in itself was what was holding you back in your past, okay? So let's move on to the present, okay? What is holding you back presently? What is holding you back presently, okay? This card has been popping up a lot lately, okay? So, what could be holding you back presently? As you look at this card, what are you feeling is holding you back presently, okay? As you look at this image here, okay? Write down some keywords if you need to as you contemplate, okay? It's crazy to see this card in this placement for you Pisces, but it's here for a reason, okay? I'm hearing too much self indulgence, okay, is what's currently holding you back, okay? I usually, with this card, it's, talking about moving energy around you, especially negative energy. But I think it's the reverse a little bit with you guys. Your energy has been off the chain this week, okay? But presently, I just feel like, again, it could just be you still doing too much too fast, okay? As there's more swiftness. When you look at both of these cards, it's like there's motion between both of these cards, okay? You have a circular motion in here, like a pinwheel, if you will, like in the middle, okay? Gears turning, trying to keep, new innovative ideas on a constant basis. Like I said, it's like you're trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing, or not what everybody else is doing. You're trying to do better than everybody else, okay? And in doing that, in your present, as you see things are being swifted around, okay, as their hands are moving the energy around them, okay, you're in a sense of still trying to do something that's better than everybody else. You're manipulating energy around you in a sense, but you're manipulating the wrong energy, okay? Um, Again, self indulgence, okay? You are possibly moving the wrong energy or the wrong people or the wrong places away from you. Okay, there's something that you are avoiding. I feel there is avoidance. Okay, Pisces. So it's like in any other reading, it's been, moving with the flow, ebb and flow of things. Okay, but you're not doing that. You're trying to make the ebb and flow move around you. Okay, um, and it's not consuming, but it's very confusing energy, okay, presently. And I feel like it's either you being confused on what it is that you want to do, and maybe you're second guessing yourself, Pisces, in a sense of maybe you are doing too much, or you are confusing yourself of thinking that you're not doing enough, okay, is what I'm hearing. All right, so it's too much around you. I feel as though you need to drop some things that are around you, or people. Okay, so it could be that empathic side of you. People are kind of pulling on your heartstrings a little bit, Pisces, when you need to be very mindful of if they're pulling on your heartstrings or if they're just trying to benefit off of you. Okay, so right now I feel like your manipulative side is showing a little bit to just kind of see how people move or how people think, or what type of actions will cause a reaction from people in order for you to know what it is or where you stand with them. Okay, and that can be a little bit tricky. Like we said this week, you are a risk taker, but sometimes there are certain risks that you shouldn't take. Okay, and you need to reevaluate. Okay, I think that is also part of what's holding you back. You have a tendency not to reevaluate things. Okay, it's just mostly, or when you do or don't, you don't consider those around you. You only are considering yourself, okay? So it's kind of like a catch 22 type thing, okay? Pisces is that while it's okay to take care of self, there are some people around you that are beneficial to you and are willing to help you. Don't, manipulate them. Those aren't the ones that you need to manipulate. The ones that you need to manipulate are the ones that have not been there for you. Okay? So just be mindful of how you're manipulating things. And I don't know why, but there's this example that's coming up, in a sense of you're involving other people to find out the truth about others, okay, in a sense, and that can get a little bit messy. I don't know who that's for. That's for somebody, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here relaying what Spirit is telling me to tell you guys, okay? So don't take it out on me, okay? But that's what I'm hearing is it's like you're doing too much. It's like you're playing chess, okay, in a sense, and it's not really necessary, especially when you've already seen how or what something will play out as, okay? As far as if you do this, you already know what the situation is going to be. So there's no need to do the extra to figure out what else, could be, okay? It's like you got your first answer, be happy with that and keep it moving. Don't keep digging or re-asking a question in a different way to see if you're going to get a different answer. Like, you don't have to do that, okay? Take what it is face value, okay? So, if someone's telling you they're busy on Tuesday and Thursday, or not in that sense, that's maybe not a good example. If someone's telling you they're busy all week and then you turn around and you ask them, well, what about Wednesday? And you're like, well, I said all week, I'm not available, okay? You have to let it go, okay? And you have to look for that alternate, okay? And always have a backup plan. And I think that's something that will be useful to you moving forward in whatever this is that you are working on, okay? But we kind of getting off track a little bit because that's how the energy moves and flows, just like in this card, okay? Where, and that could be something else that is hindering you presently, okay? Is that you have a tendency of moving from one thing to the next before you are even finished with it, okay? So it's more important to finish something, give it closure, okay, before you move on to something else, okay? You've gotten all the information that you need for something, close that out, and then move forward to the next thing, okay? Nothing wrong with multitasking, just make sure you have good time management, okay? Because you may be overwhelming yourself with a lot of things that you don't really need to do at this time, okay? Pace yourself, okay? So, Pisces, how will you change your future? This is the last card here, okay, in your placements, okay, future placements. So, how will you change your future? Okay, take time to look at this card here and tell yourself how you feel about that question, okay? Answer that question if you can. Write down some key words and what you feel as you're looking at this card, okay? How will you change your future? Okay. I feel as though with this, if you feel like you are drowning, Pisces, because in this card it looks like this person is drowning. And it's not, in the card it's like they're physically drowning here, okay? Sometimes you may feel like you are physically drowning in, like I just said, overwhelming yourself with too much, okay? If you're drowning, hold that hand out, okay? You are going to learn how to ask for help when you need it, okay? Not because you don't feel like dealing with it and you want somebody else to do it, okay? That is pretty much delegating, okay? I don't think you want to delegate in a sense of self or personal gain. If you are truly bogged down and you feel like something is just out of your league, okay, or you're too deep in the deep end, ask for help, okay? That is how you will change your future, okay? Is you're asking for help from those who you trust, okay, and that are either have always been there for you or are willing and have told you that they are willing to help you. Okay, however that may be. Okay, Pisces. So I feel like you will learn from that in the near future, is learning how to ask for help, learning that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Okay, if you have a soul tribe around you that cares about you, okay, and that wants to help you and is about, building you up and not tearing you down. Okay, so you will do that in the near future. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for the overall outcome for you guys, Pisces. Okay, I think this is good in a sense for you, Pisces. You take the time to write out what you want that overall outcome to be. Okay. I have totally forgotten to tell people to write down while I've been doing these, because I started doing it last week. But the next time I do your sign, definitely I'll make sure I mention that in everybody's sign, really. Is to tell people what do they want their overall outcome to be before we flip the card over. Okay. But in this sense, again, I am seeing with this card, it meaning, again, overall outcome is asking for help. Okay, not just from those in the physical sense, in the 3D around you, but in the spiritual sense as well. Okay, if you are struggling mentally or emotionally, you have those confidants that you can rely on, to that you entrust with, bearing your soul to. Okay, and I think that's what is something that you would like to do, is bare your soul to someone, Pisces. You may have someone that you do that with, and that is a beautiful thing. A lot of us are seeking that. I am certainly seeking that, where you can have someone that you can bare your soul to, and it's a breath of fresh air, because it's someone who is unbiased. Okay, and that loves you for who you are. Okay, and they know who you are behind closed doors, and your true needs. And so you will I'm not going to say rely on them more, but you will entrust in them more. I think it's something that you struggled with over the years, and it's finally here that you have that person or tribe, because we see the multiple hands above. Okay, that really want to help you. But that's also not just talking about the hands that are around you, and they're not just hands looking for a handout. They're those that are holding their hands out to you, and that's in the spiritual sense. So you have ancestors, you have loved ones that are there for you in the spiritual world. Okay, love never dies. Okay, whether that be paternal, whether that be family, friends, things of that nature, all those that are above are still around you. Okay, they hug you from the beyond. Okay, and they love you, and they are supporting you, Pisces, just as much as those that are here in the 3D, that are here on a regular basis. Okay, and your spiritual tribe in the universe has sent those people to you for a reason. Okay, to help you. Okay, to support you just as much as they would if they were still here. Okay, so Pisces, I don't know why that had to come out. Okay, it's right here in the card. Okay, that's how I interpreted it. Okay, so I hope this reading has been helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed your energy change this week. You've been doing a very great job. Okay, I think this is a point of soul searching here within this reading, and so I am very proud of you guys, Pisces. Keep up the good work. I can't wait to see what y'all are, I don't want to say doing, but how you are doing come April. Okay, how you are doing, how are you going to be feeling come April. Okay, I want to see this energy stay up. Okay, so until then, Pisces, see you in April. Peace.